Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Listen, it's been an interesting morning this morning because ngivuke ngama-fans kaMakhumalo. I love it though. I love it though. Igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyaye sifunde iy'ncwadi ey'bhalwe ngolimi lwethu lwesiZulu bese siza la sizokhuluma ngazo lezo y'ncwadi, siy'xoxela laba phela abangenaso isikhathi sokuthi bayifunde iy'ncwadi nalaba abasuke benqena nje ukufunda. Siyaphinda futhi sibuka ama-reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese siza la sizokhuluma ngawo lama shows, senze ama-reviews or ama-recaps bese siyaphinda futhi sikhuluma nga-any other issues avukayo uma ngabe lama shows sesiwabukile kwi-TV. Guys, like I said on Friday after watching the reunion, that there is so much that we can talk about when it comes to the reunion. There was no way that everything like everything that went on at the reunion, I could put it in that video of the review. I couldn't talk about all of the details and all of my thoughts about the reunion, so that's why you're going to get these videos today as an extension of the review for the reunion part 1 episode. and one of the videos I posted earlier on today about Umakumalu calling Ula Tong to Satan, and people cannot take it. I find it very interesting, you guys, that I can make a video about Ula Tong and it's not all positive, and people will not have a problem with this. They'll be jumping on the comments, agreeing with Tilokuzana, with what I'm saying. Even my friends Ula Tong will come and say, you know what, I love Ula Tong, but she was wrong here. But when you talk about Umakumalu, they cannot take it. Same time, you can say 10 things about Umakumalu and 8 of those things are positive and 2 of them are negative, and they will cling on the negative. Listen, I stand by what I say, guys. I think it was wrong for her to call Ula Tong Satan. I don't think Umakumalu doesn't convince her otherwise. Her comeback here was justified, but those words were not warranted, and I don't expect that people are going to agree with me. I expected that feedback, Vele. I thought about that video long before I posted it, and the reason I didn't post Izolo was that I said to myself, let me let fans Umakumalu just enjoy at the reunion she had that comeback before I post this video. But I thought about it, you guys. I think it was wrong, but if you don't agree, you don't have to take it personal. Just go in the comment section. I think I'm having more fun today getting that kind of feedback than I do when people agree with me all the time, because I think it's also not real for you guys to agree with me all the time. There's videos that I'm going to do that you're just not gonna like, and it's okay. It's okay, you guys. Today I want to talk about the fashions. I want to talk about the looks for the reunion. The reason I waited, you guys, is because yes, we do see the dresses during the episode, but it doesn't do them justice, honestly, and they didn't immediately post their nicer photos on their Instagram. So I was waiting to see all of the dresses, and quite honestly, there are dresses that I didn't necessarily like when I was watching the episode, but masangibona their photos on Instagram, I was like, oh, this is not a bad dress, but it just indlela bayikhombise ngayo on the show, it wasn't flattering. So I want to start by saying all of the ladies looked great, but we're just going to talk about it, and I'm going to talk about which looks were my favorites, and you don't have to agree with me. You can tell me in the comment section which of the looks were your favorites. And I don't know if I want to talk about Umakumalu because people are just going to listen, you guys. I do think I think they made an effort. I don't like amalokuzana, the reunion where they don't coordinate the look. I don't like it where just everybody just comes up with their own look. I think it looks beautiful when they do the coordination of the look for the reunion, but this time they didn't. I think last reunion in Durban, the season 1, they did coordinate and it looked beautiful. But nonetheless, the ladies did look beautiful. The host as well, guys, he looked really handsome in that suit. So the first person that I'm going to talk about, you guys, is Saurisha. Usorisha, you guys, I think she really looked beautiful, and I think that her dress was a little bit simple, but it suited her so well. I liked her dress more with her sitting down when they were showing the top part of her dress. Was it the feathers on the shoulders? I like that. I like the color of the dress. There was something that was happening here ematangeni ebengayiqondi kahle, whether it was a slit or something that I didn't really understand. I did think that mhlambe leya ngubo would look even more beautiful mhlambe makuthi kunomuntu onezinqanyana, okay, la ngezansi, but ke usorisha ufana nami nje nayabona si-flat la ngemuva sinemcondo futhi, but I thought ukuthi it looked beautiful. Sorisha's look for me was one of the best looks for the reunion. I loved her shoes, I loved the color, and I loved ukuthi it matched perfectly with the dress. Also, she was one of the few where we could see ilokuzana her shoes, because ingubo yakhe was not as long as the other ladies. The hair looked great too, guys. I think it suited her. I think she went for the simple look, and I think that her makeup was on point too. I really loved her dress, you guys. I think honestly for me it's between her and Annie for the best dressed. And the next lady that we're going to talk about, you guys, is Unonku. Unonku, you guys, I really loved her dress, even though I did have something that I didn't understand why she did that. I loved the slits on that dress, I loved the color, but I just didn't understand why, because on the photos that she took on Instagram, she didn't have that pantyhose. Someone was laughing at me when I said I pantyhose lane. I don't understand why she wore that pantyhose, you guys, because I think that if you're going to go sexy, just go sexy. I really thought the headdress was sexy, and she could have just worn it like that without the pantyhose under, but I felt like maybe she felt like when she's sitting down, maybe the slit is too high, so when she's sitting down kuzovela kakhulu la emathangeni, so she wanted to wear something under, but it just made, I think it spoiled her look, honestly. I love the hairpiece that Unonku was wearing. I think she likes crowns, and ama-hairpiece akanjeyana, because she has a lot of photos on her Instagram where she's wearing crowns. I think that's just her thing, but I thought she looked really beautiful, except for the pantyhose. Angazi ukuthi begqokele pantyhose, but I thought ukuthi ube muhle, you guys. And then the next one is Umabusi. Umabusi, I think initially when I saw her at the reunion, I just didn't get Ilokuzana. I didn't get her dress. I didn't understand. I couldn't see it clearly. Nanoguts, you remember, at the reunion they didn't give her a opportunity to walk in, so we hadn't seen her. We just saw her esihleli pants, and I was trying to figure out ukuthi ingubo yakhe injani. And then the first photos that came out, she was holding the dress la ngaphambili, and I just didn't understand the dress. I bengayiboni kahle ukuthi injani kahle hle le ngubo lena. And but then I was like, maybe mina njenga understand lokhuzana fashion, but also with her I waited until she posted on Instagram, and these are the photos that she posted on Instagram. After I had seen these photos, you guys, I thought it's a beautiful dress. It really was a beautiful dress. I love the color, and I don't know if she was feeling insecure about the under the parts of the dress that was under, that maybe it was too short, because I don't know, the way that she's taking the photos is almost like she's conscious about that area of the dress. Maybe they could have made it a little bit longer than it was, but I think it was a beautiful dress, you guys. I loved it. I really, really loved it. And I think it's one of the dresses, hair and Annie's dress are one of the two dresses where I feel like they went all the way in terms of like the design of the dress. It was really beautiful. I loved Nonku's look. I loved her hair. I loved the blonde weave. I think she always looks beautiful anyway for events. Ulokuzana. Umabusi, also the makeup was on point. I really loved it. I didn't get to see her shoes, you guys. I don't know if you guys saw it. So the next one is Umakumalu. Listen, Umakumalu, I really just had to wait because she took time to post her photos on Instagram for the dress. So for a while, the photos that I had seen are the ones that I actually took while watching the episode, and these were the photos. But after a while, she posted the photos on Instagram, because these photos, the first photos that I had seen, that I had, because I had taken them during the episode, I felt like that dress was not flattering to her body, especially langa pambili. It was the first time where I felt like Umakumalo had umkaba, because normally I didn't think ukuthi unayo le issue yethu issue yethu le yale area le. Our club, our fupa club. I didn't think ukuthi Umakumalo is in our fupa club, and the fact that I didn't know that means that she dresses very well for her body, that you don't even notice ukuthi she does have that issue that a lot of us have in this area. And I felt like this dress, when the photos that are taken from the front, it really doesn't do justice to that area. It wasn't flattering for that area for her. However, after she posted these photos on Instagram, after she first posted these photos on Instagram, and I could see the view from the back and the view from the side of the dress. It really was a beautiful dress, you guys. I don't know what they could have done here in the front to make the dress look better on her. It wasn't like the dress was not bad, but on her body there was just something that was not working out here. But the back of the dress and the photos taken from the side and from the back, the dress was really beautiful, you guys. I loved that she wore that neck piece, because it made you focus less on that part that was not looking very good to this part, because the when the cameras were focusing on her top part, this part was really beautiful. I loved that. I loved her hair, Umakumalo, and I think her makeup was on point as well. I was starting to feel like maybe she's not confident with this dress because she wasn't posting it, but eventually she posted it. I guess Gucci, she was just waiting to post the perfect photos. This is not the best look for Umakumalo, because Umakumalo usually is going to be like the best looking when it comes to formal events. So I didn't feel like this was the best, but it was a beautiful dress, you guys. I just think whoever made this dress for her didn't do justice in terms of something that suits her body. And then the next one is Ula Tong. Ula Tong, you guys, I feel like she really had a beautiful dress. And this is the dress that she was wearing, Ula Tong. Honestly, I feel like when I saw Ula Tong because the first time that I saw her on that dress was on the episode and she already had the cape on. I felt like, what is the cape doing there? It wasn't the same color as the dress. And but I thought because that's the whole point vela abafuna ukuthi kufane, but it just didn't work. The cape didn't work for me, and it made me I kept on focusing on the cape. And also when she was sitting down lapayana during the reunion, ibilokiza ngapha I didn't understand how it was supposed to sit ilokuzani cape kala choncho. And I felt like also that cape looked the same as the cape that she's wearing in one of the photos that they took as a group. I feel like, did they take that same cape by keep from the other dress and then by Faga in this dress, because it's also the same color as the other dress she's wearing on the photo that they took as a group on these photos as vela before the episode starts. La was posted as a thumbnails, yes. So I didn't understand what the cape was for. But when I went on her Instagram and I saw the dress without the cape, when they were dressing her before they put her the cape on, these are the photos that I saw. So when I saw this dress without the cape, it was a beautiful dress. I felt like her look was complete without the cape. It's like the cape was something extra that she could have done without. So I don't understand the decision for them to put that cape on. I think maybe if she had some kind of like a neck piece bese eyagqoka njena ilook yakhe bizophelela. Icape nje angi-understandanga guys, but ke ezinye izinto mina ngithatha ngokuthi ayimina nje nginga-understand lokhuzana ifashini, but for mina nje ngiyiviewer engazi anything ngefashini, icape kaLassie didn't work. Other than that, ingubo yakhe was perfect. I'm sure ke umnge ubeyigqokela uphaqa nje ngaphansi, because we all know ukuthi we all know ukuthi umnge uyithandele ophaqa bafethu. And then people had an issue with with ulokhuzana uLassie i-headpiece kaLassie. Nami kahle kahle I don't understand what was happening with her with the headpiece. I think sometimes uLassie mayenqena nje ukuzenzela inwele uvela ayifakele something ekhanda. I think mhlawumbe if they had done like they did last season, where laba vele nje bamshuqulisa khona iduku, mhlawumbe that would have worked better, because angazi noma i-hairstylist yakhe inevele inga-understand ukuthi this is an important event. Fanele put an extra effort in these things. I don't know you guys, but ke ingubo yakhe shame ebiyinhle ulokhuzana uLassie. And then ke bese siza kuLondi. Yo, Londi looked beautiful, you guys, and the fact that she can look that beautiful, it's so hard to dress for the pregnancy, you guys. But this dress was perfect for her body, Ulondi. I love the color, I love the tail of the dress, I love how she was showing her body still, even though she is pregnant, and the way that the front part of the dress just accommodated her stomach. I think she looked really beautiful. I don't know why I'm not saying this was the best dress. I still feel like I loved Saurisha's look better, but this was a beautiful one too. But Ulondi, I don't think that I have seen Ulondi not looking good for the event, to be honest. I think she knows and understands her body. She's always dressed well. I just feel like she understands. If she has a stylist, her stylist is really good at dressing her well. Then it's our girl Ulona. U-Annie. And obviously during the episode I hadn't seen it kahle ilokhuzana ingubo yakhe, and then I went on her Instagram and she had posted really beautiful photos, and some of the photos I got them from Andy Gumbi, sent them to me. I think it was amazing. I think Annie really went out of her way to look really good for this event. I think whoever dressed her really dressed her well. I loved it, you guys. I've heard some people saying that they didn't like her. It was different and it suited her well. And and is always gonna show all of her legs, and she's got beautiful legs. I loved it. Even the hairstyle, you guys, I mean, a lot of people are not liking Annie's hairstyle. I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything wrong with the hairstyle. I just think that it was simple. I think she was trying to go simple, but people are not liking it, guys. Even on Twitter, they were going on about it. I think that the short video that she had posted on Twitter actually didn't do justice to this hairstyle, because when you see it now during the episode, it's much better than that one that was posted initially. I think she looked really beautiful. The back of her dress, oh my god, I loved it. I loved the look kalokuzana Eni. And then the last one, you guys, is Uchojo, and this is how Uchojo looked. I love this dress, you guys. I think Jojo usually goes for a more playful look, a more simple, almost like a look that if you asked a 17-year-old to choose, if you ask them to choose a dress between these dresses, they will choose this dress. I think her dress complemented her tattoos, and her tattoos complemented her dress. And she also took some really nice photos when she was wearing this dress. I loved that. I loved her look, you guys. Honestly, I think that it's not the dress that I would choose myself, because she, like I said, she goes for a playful, more playful look. But I think that it suits her personality. I'm not surprised that Uchojo chose this look for herself. I loved it. I loved her hair, but I think that Uchojo usually has done this hairstyle a lot of the times. Also, maybe she was going for something simple. I think she looked beautiful, you guys. I still haven't had a clear look at her shoes, Ulokuzana Uchojo, but overall she really looked beautiful. You guys, I think that honestly they made an effort. I think even our girl Ula C, who hasn't done well with the fashion this season, I think that for the reunion it worked out for her, only if she removed the cape, and at least we couldn't see Opak, because we already know she was just wearing Opak. Ngoba kazwani nelokhuzana nehil. Kodwa overall, I think guys bonke, they really just look beautiful for the reunion. I hope ukuthi in the next season they will coordinate their look more, because I personally like it more when they do that. This is my video for today, you guys. People have been, because I posted a video of the photos without a commentary, so this is your commentary today. Please like the video before Pumegiona, share the video with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Nginithanda kakhulu.